So we got West Brom versus Sheffield Wednesday. Let's see how we do today, shall we? Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. Do want to say thank you for everyone who joined us on the watch along. Really good watch along. Thank you for being there, and yeah, we'll do more of them. I might be having Swansea this week and maybe whatever else that pops up, so we'll figure it out. I need to sit down and talk to people about that one. But Sheffield went there playing West Brom, and Barry Bannon is out. Like, generally, there were people who were going, he's not out, he's not injured, look at this, he's at home with his kid, look, does that look like there's a problem with him? Well, there's a problem with him, because he's not playing. The starting lineup is former Wednesday lad, Wildsmith, Furlong, Bartley, Higham, Styles, Morrett, Mulby, Danger, Price, Grant, and Armstrong. So Adam Armstrong is starting for them. Griffiths, Ferrara, Bota, Diacre, I can't speak. Swift, Wallace, Johnson, Fellows, Lancashire, and Cole are on the bench for them. So Sheffield Wednesday go with Beadle, Valerie, Whitwaite, Benard, Matlow, Chalobah, Shay Charles, Armstrong, Gassama, Winder, Smith. So Smith starts up top, Chalobah starts, Armstrong starts. So really good to see those two coming in. Your bench is Pierre Charles, Valentine, Otabio, Johnson, Ingleson, Patterson, Kabachi, Jamalo, and Ogbo. So it's very interesting to see that's the lineup. And I had a funny feeling if Bannon wasn't going to play, it would have been a Chalobah, Armstrong midfield, and that's what we've gone with. Now, I do like seeing a certain Michael Smith up top on his own. I think that's a lot better. I think we'll play better with him up top as well. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, Sheffield Wednesday can get all 3 points, but having no Barry Bannon, some of the fan base is already a little bit nervous, so we'll see. But we have to learn how to play without him, so it is what it is. So let's see what happens. In a psychological sense, it does give West Brom a little bit of an advantage, in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. So, in that first half, we really struggled. We really struggled that entire game. West Brom were just so much better. They've been on the pressure. They've been at us constantly from the get-go. And we really struggled to get into the game. And it's one of those things where I am very much like, we definitely need to start trying to figure out how to... We had a shot by Windass and Gassama. Gassama was the better one. It was an excellent save by Wildsmith. But we've not tested them at all. We've not tested them one iota. And you're thinking, we've got to try and do something this half. We've got to try and get something to get going. But every time we make a pass, we lose it. And then we're on the back foot. Then we're on the back foot. And we're constantly going on the back foot, trying to make something happen. We can't. There's no momentum. There's no rhythm. There's nothing there going for us. And you're like, this is not what we need right now. We needed to be a little bit more trying to go forward. And West Brom are a very good team. There's a reason why they're in 6th place. There's a reason why they're there. And the reason is that they're organised. They are a very organised team. The job Carlos did beforehand and then Tony Modry coming into it have been really good. We've had a lot of defending corners. The corners have come in. And you're thinking, right, come on, Wednesday. Let's try and get this going and try and do well. Beadle has saved us out of so many things. If you're a Wednesday fan, he's our man of the match so far. He's made really good saves. He's done really good covers. He's done a really good diving save. And you're just thinking, can we try and get something going? But right near the end of the half, the one thing Sheffield Wednesday did not need was an injury to a centre-back. And Benard goes off originally thinking, I can run this off, it's fine. And then he goes down again, unopposed. No one near him. His knee had just completely given out on him. He can't hold it, and it's not good at all. And the thing is, we can't deregister him if it's a long injury as well as kind of thing. He's registered. We will have to get an under-21 in if it comes to it, or try and make people who are centre-back play there. Let's see what we can do in with it after the game and see if it hopefully it's not that bad. Maybe it's a case of put some ice on it, check it okay, do a bit of rehab, maybe back in 2 game time. But having a centre-back lose in a position we not blessed with, it's the one position we needed to properly bring people in. We needed to bring centre-backs in, and we didn't. And this was our biggest worry as a fan myself. I was not happy we didn't bring one in. You got Rayo who come in, which is great, but a centre-back is what we needed. And now we've got an injury there. It's not great. Akin and Ayof are slowly coming back, but at the back, we are dropping like flies, so we've just got to pray. But at 0-0, we've managed to keep ourselves in the game somehow. I don't know how. Second half, it'll be interesting to see if Wendy can do what Wendy do and properly step up in second half. Just a quick one as well. Benard did go off. Marvin Johnson came on, and Benard came off due to injury. So, yeah, it's not great. So, second half, started to play well, started to look good and going forward. And you're thinking, can we get something here? And we do get it in the box. And it's a really good goal by Gassama. And it's ruled off for offside or Josh Windass interference with the keeper. No one really knows. But it took about a minute for them to rule it offside. And you're like, what's going on? Like, generally, what's going on here? And then as the game goes on, I think they could have had a penalty. I think Max Lowe handled it a little bit in the box, so they were unlucky. But you're thinking, got to try and keep going. Try and see if we can get it, because we weren't doing that badly. And we started to really get into the game, play some good football and thinking, right, let's get on. Let's try and get a goal as such, because we've played well. We make some substitutions. Armstrong goes off with Chalobah. And it's, let me have a look who the substitution is again, because I've forgotten. Armstrong off, Chalobah off, and Valentin and Ingelsson come on. Ingelsson had the shot and it goes over, and we're just trying to get things going. Really good chance by Johnson as well, just go wide. And you're thinking, starting to get into good positions. But as we start to play well, as we start to go a bit more on the attack, you then had the situation where a really good ball by Johnson goes in for them, Mikey Johnson, that is. And it's a very good goal by Armstrong. Really, really good goal by Armstrong. I think it's really clever how he's done it. We make substitutions. Patterson and Ubbo on, Smith and Valerie off. Are you thinking, can we get something out of the game? Something, anything? Because at the end of the day, I don't think we've been bad in the second half. First half, we were poor. But second half, we managed to get back into it. And we were looking like a team that could potentially have something about us and be able to get something. Really good save by Wildsmith to keep him in it as well. Just really unlucky for us to not get it. Then we step up. Patterson. First shot, saved. Then it's cleared off the line. And then he gets the third chance. Third chance. The Badger, Patterson, makes it 1-0. 1-1 even, sorry. Are you thinking, get in, let go, let's keep going? Because that was about 92nd minute. Are you thinking, come on, we got this. We can go on and get this. Let's see what we can do. But then 96th minute out of the 70, 97. Corner comes in. It's a simple ball in, and it's not a good ball either. Front post, hits it, slight death touch, bottom corner, beaten, 2-1. And that game set a match. And you're thinking, we come ever so close once again to getting something out of a game. We are the team that go from the 74th minute to the 90 minute where we'll score our most goals. And it was a super sub again that had done it. And it's just so unlucky, because I think that Gassama goal that we scored in the first half should have counted. in the second half should have counted, sorry. And I think if that had counted, it would have been fantastic. And I think they would have put a little bit more pressure on them, because I think we were doing well up to that point. At the end, there's an aftermath, though. There's a yellow card for Michael Whitway for how he's had a go at the referee. And then there's an argy-bargy in the middle. And Bartley for West Brom strikes Ingleson with his forearm in the face and gets red carded. So they are now going to be out without Bartley for 3 games. He got a straight red after the game. And it all kicked off. The people having to be pulled apart. Ingleson, to his credit, he just walked off. He literally just walked off and like, not get involved. Referee can sort it. And he just walked off. But it got in that we couldn't get something out of it, because I think we were too timid. I generally think in that game we were way too timid. For being 2 points off, we should have been a lot more into it, and I don't think we were. 2 points off at the start of the game. We lost 2-1. Keeps up mid-table, but again, as I said before, I think we're a mid-table team. I just see us as a very mid-table team this season, so we'll see what happens. The big blows in this, though, are the fact that we lost Benard potentially because of that little knock he got. So hopefully that's nothing too serious. But Sheffield Wednesday lose this 2-1. Feisty game in the end. They got it at the death. It's how you want to win a game if you're the home team. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And we've lost and we have to move on.